When you fit aftermarket accessories to your four-wheel drive, you want to make sure they work. Now, wouldn't it be good if you could take some four-wheel drive experts with you when you try out the new products that you've purchased? Let's head out into the bush and join Warren and Nick from ARB Penrith to find out what they're up to.
We're up here in the Watagan State Forest and we've come up with a group of customers to show them how their product works on their vehicles.
We've got a mix of cars up here today, from Nissans, Patrols, Jeeps and even a Disco. A lot of them have got accessories on them, bar work, lockers, upgraded suspension.
Some of these people here today haven't done a lot of off-road work, some have, so this is a good situation where they can try it with a lot of people around to give them a hand if they run into any trouble.
A little bit further down the track here, we're going to find some rock steps and test out and see how this product really works.
The Watagan State Forest is located on the New South Wales Central Coast, and it's an easy 90-minute drive from Sydney. This area is actually made up of a number of state forests incorporating Wyong, Olney, Gillaby and Awaba state forests, and also borders onto the Watagan's National Park. The scenery up here is magnificent, and there are plenty of tracks around, making it a very popular area. But we're here for the four-wheel driving, and the forest has a lot to offer, from easy going to the more difficult. And as you can see, we've had some pretty wet weather up this way, and it's making the going a little slippery in places. Luckily for us though, the weather today is fine and the temperature just perfect for some great four-wheel action. So far, most of the obstacles have been fairly easy going and not providing any real problems for the troops. But things will get harder later on. We're heading up Cut Rock Road, and this climb to the top of the hill will lead us to some of the harder stuff, and it won't be long before we come to the first of our challenges for the day. Nick's going over first, and then he'll be guiding the rest of the group over.
The top of that wheel off the ground, I'd say.
This is a lot harder than it looks, with a very tight 90-degree entry through a couple of trees.
Beautiful, keep coming. Yep, stay on that lock. Stay on that lock. Okay, you can straighten up now.
UHF radios are a must on any trip, and a pair of handhelds are essential for guiding others.
Yeah, you're clear. Yeah, stay on that lock a bit longer. Nice and slow. Nice and slow, you're about to come down now. Nice and slow.
Having someone on the outside who knows what they're doing is a great comfort for those with less experience, and Nick wants to make sure these guys get over without any dramas.
Navaras are better than everybody tells you in the magazines.
No trouble, was it?
No trouble.
Easy.
As most of the group head over this, you can see in the background that there is another way down, and a few in the group have decided to give it a go.
Nice and slow. Bit more right. Stay right, because then the back will come into the holes as well. Yep, nice and slow. Steer in, because it'll level you up. As you go left, you're going to fall in more. Yeah, more right hand down. Go right, that's it. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Slow. Nice and slow. Yeah, right hand down, right hand down, right hand down. That way, that way, that way, that way. Yep, that's it. Beautiful. Well done.
When we return, we'll complete the trip and tackle some of those rock steps Warren was talking about. Welcome back to the Watagans, where we're on a day trip with a bunch of four-wheel drive enthusiasts. We're now heading down to some rock steps where they can put some of the accessories they've fitted to the test. This is where the side steps, lift kits and diff locks will get a good workout. And this is what they'll be heading over. It starts off easy, but as we'll soon see, it is only going to get harder. It's also slow going, especially when you're with a larger group, but it pays to be on the ball and not just hit it like a bull at a gate. Once again, Nick is on the handheld radio and guiding the group over.
Yeah, straighten up. Straighten up. Left hand down, that's it. Yeah, nice and slow. And straighten up. Yep.
Well, here we are at the hard part that has got everyone talking and wondering if there is an easier way around. A few slight adjustments before Nick heads over to show the group that it can actually be done. Okay, so that was a big drop, and it really looks like he's going to be stuck there. But the car is fitted with front and rear diff locks, and he simply drives out of it. Those rock slider side steps look almost untouched too. Obviously a good investment for this sort of terrain. So now Nick's down, it's time for some of the customers to have a go. And Terry in the Prado is the first to volunteer.
Go slowly, your back's about to drop, and a bit of right hand down as you come down. Slowly. Slowly. Yep, a bit of right hand down and slow. Yeah, in front of your wheel, right there.
Front.
Bit of right hand down. Slowly, 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 slowly. There's a little bit of rubbing on the side steps there, Terry, but felt all right?
Yeah, I'd hate to come down there without the old man emu suspension lift on it. That'd certainly help coming down there and save me a lot of panel damage, I hope.
Yep. Yep.
Warren's now on the handheld doing the guiding, and there is now a bit more confidence in the group after seeing a few of the other vehicles get down relatively unscathed. That's a great shot of the wheel in the air there, showing just how steep these steps are.
Yeah, a bit of right hand down. A bit more right. That's it. Beautiful.
That's it. That's far enough, far enough. Slowly. Spin her up just a tad and drive that. Back's probably about to come down. That's it. Perfect.
But one of the good things on a trip like this is that you're not forced to go down something that you're uncomfortable with, like this. And so a few of the group with lower ground clearance chose to opt out of this section. So after some exciting rock climbing, our trip comes to an end, with everyone having a great day, learning a little more about their rigs and overcoming some of the challenges the Watagan Forest has to offer.